Hey everybody, welcome to Tiff Still Sitting Pretty. I'm going to share my Bell's palsy story and a word on beauty. But first, I want to introduce myself so you can know a little bit about me. Sorry for looking down. I'm looking at my notes. I don't want to forget anything. I go by the name Shay. The name of my channel is actually my Instagram name, so follow me on there so we can keep in touch and possibly network. When I came up with the name for my Instagram, I was like, what's something that describes my personality? I like to present myself in a pretty graceful manner, so that's how that happened. I started a YouTube channel because I wanted to share my Bell's palsy story and keep memories of my overall progress in life. Also to help motivate, encourage, and teach about the Most High's promises and love. I am a child of God, mother, and lover. Okay, so for those of you who don't know what Bell's palsy is, I'm gonna give you a little overview. It is a sudden weakness in the muscles on one half of the face. Bell's palsy may be a reaction to a viral infection. It rarely occurs more than once. Bell's palsy is characterized by muscle weaknesses that causes one half of the face to droop. Bell's palsy usually resolves on its own within 6 months. Physical therapy can help prevent muscles from permanently contracting. It says that it's rare. Treatable by a medical professional, requires a medical diagnosis. Lab tests or images often required. Short-term, resolves within days to weeks. Critical, needs emergency care. A day in February of 2020, I woke up in the morning and everything was fine. Until that afternoon, I noticed slow movement in my face. I thought I was tweaking, but I needed medical attention. And let me mention, I was 32 weeks pregnant in the hospital because I had a high-risk pregnancy and I experienced preterm labor issues. During breakfast, I was eating really slow, and it was slower than usual. And I picked up my phone to look at myself, and then I noticed I couldn't really move my the left side of my face. And I immediately pressed the call light, let the nurses know. They informed me that the doctors will come in and check me out and stuff. So after that, the doctors had prescribed me some eye drops, eye patch, some eye lubrication for at night when I go to sleep so my eye won't dry out because it was not really closing all the way. Some antivirals, steroids, and hot and cold packs because I had developed ear pain and face pain. It was actually on the right side of my face where I developed the pain, the ear pain and stuff like that, but this side was the side that was affected, the left side. So yeah, one of the doctors, they had mentioned to me oh, and it's a chance that this would never go away. Huh? So at this point, I'm really devastated. I was sad and scared, and one of the specialty doctors for neurology recommended that I get an MRI, which was hard for me because I had anxiety. I had anxiety going into the machine, so they had to reschedule me, and they prescribed me some medication for the procedure. And it really didn't work. What worked for me, honestly, it was the music. The second time around, this lady, she had played some really soft R&B type music, some soul R&B music, and it really calmed me down. I kept my eyes closed the whole time. The first time, I was opening my eyes because I was just curious, what am I doing? What is this? I was scared. I really wanted to peep the scene and everything, but the second time around, it worked out better for me because the music, I kept my eyes closed, and I was a little bit more focused and prepared, and I knew what to expect. So they came back fine, thank God. The doctors had suggested that I do facial massages to retrain the muscles and the nerves and in my face and stuff like that. I was at a good hospital, and when I delivered my son, I still had Bell's palsy, and I was doing everything I could to recover. Diet changes, vitamins, specialists, all that. which I am going to include information about in another video. So the causes of Bell's palsy, they say it comes from, you know, a viral infection and possibly stress. And there is a higher risk of Bell's palsy if you're pregnant, have like a lung infection, it runs in the family, or if you're a diabetic. Personally, I think it's from, you know, being stressed out. You know, and I was pregnant, so I feel like all of that had taken like a toll on me. Sometimes I do get sad when I look in the mirror because things aren't the same anymore, you know, after Bell's palsy. And during that time, I did see some people go through what I was going through, and they 100% did recover. And it's really nice to see the progress. It gives me hope. Also, if you or anyone you know is experiencing this condition, just know that you're still beautiful. Tell yourself that you're still beautiful, because you are. And if you know somebody that's going through this, you know, just encourage them and try to uplift their spirits and remind them that they are still beautiful just the way they are. You know, it really did take a toll on me mentally, physically, and emotionally. Not being able to eat, talk, smile, just even blink my face, or like the symmetry of my face wasn't even the same anymore. And like the motor functions, like not the same anymore, you know. So it was really heartbreaking and life-changing for me. But God did say, do not let your adorning be external, the braiding of hair and the putting on of gold jewelry or the clothing you wear, but let your adorning be the hidden person of the heart, with the imperishable beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which in God's sight is precious. No matter what you think or anybody else, just know that God sees your heart, and you're beautiful, once again, just the way you are. For the Lord sees not as man sees. Man looks on the outward appearance, but the Lord looks on the heart. And because of that, he deserves all the praise, love, and worship. All right, you guys, thank you so much for checking out my channel. Please stay tuned. I will be posting more videos soon, so please hit the subscribe button below, and leave an orange heart below in the comment section, just to show that we are in this together.